let's keep it real. Most times, she won't tell you directly. She won't say, hey, I want you to make a move. Come speak to me. Come talk. That's not usually what happens, but her energy will. A woman's body language, her behavior, the little things she does around you, that's what tells the truth, fellas. So, here are 7 signs she wants you to make a move. And trust me, most guys never catch these. So I'm gonna make sure you understand so you can act on it and make your move. Because she wants you to, my guy, I'm telling you. Let's get straight into it. So the first sign, guys, this is the one that most guys stay blind to. She gets closer to you. She won't say, come here. She won't say, can we talk? I want you to confront me. I want you to ask me out. But it's gonna be the little things. So she won't say, come here. Let me give you some examples. She'll pick the seat near you. She'll lean in when she's talking to you. She's getting closer to you, whether you're in a public setting, private setting, maybe you're in class, maybe you're at the gym. You're noticing that it seems like she is trying to get near you, even if she's not starting up the conversation. And then now when you guys are conversating, when maybe you open up the dialogue or she did, she's leaning in closer to you when she's trying to speak. You probably don't see it, you probably don't notice it. What she will do is that she will shrink that space to get closer to you without making it obvious, guaranteed. You'll see this everywhere, whether you're at the public setting in the gym, whether you're in school, whether you're in college, high school, it don't matter. Or maybe you're out with friends. She gravitates towards you. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Women don't get near you if they don't feel comfortable with you. Women get near you if they feel safe, one, or if she doesn't have to, she's choosing to. To be honest with you, that's her giving you the green light. We're gonna use red for today, but you get the gist of it. This is the positive, because understand this, women don't get near you or get closer to you if they don't feel comfortable with you. If she does feel comfortable with you, she feels, 1, she feels safe. 2, she wants to get near you because it's intentional. It's not because of an accident. It's not because women are very well in keeping their distance, right? They don't want people near them, especially men. If they don't find you interesting, if they don't find you intriguing, if they don't like you, they're more like, keep your distance. So she's choosing to understand that. And she feels safe. So what I want you to do is pay attention. Pay attention to not obsessively, but with awareness. You see what's going on. You're not making it too hot. You're not being too confrontational about it. You monitor it. You see it. Note it. Now that's a green sign, right? You don't jump right into it. You don't just dive into the water head on immediately. You keep note of it in the back of your mind. Don't just be oblivious. Be aware, but not obsessively. Once you notice this, the rest of the signs become that much obvious. Stay with me to the end because sign 6 is my favorite and it's the one that's going to let you know straight up, and that's going to be the direct interaction. Sign 2. Guys, take notes. I'm going to erase this right now. Our eyes are staying locked in on you longer than they should. I'm pretty sure we've all been there. Maybe you haven't noticed it. But when you guys maybe are talking, or maybe you see her across the room, and you guys get a glance, you guys locked eyes. Cool, that's normal, right? That's human behavior. But maybe you turned around, you're starting to do something else, and you're noticing that she is still monitoring you, she's still staring. Maybe she will look at you 3 times, break her neck. You would be surprised, many men don't understand that that's a green light, right? I'm not saying to be straight up confrontational, but you're aware now. If she didn't like what she's looking at, she's gonna just act like she didn't even look at you. Because look, understand this, when you guys lock eyes, it's always that little awkward moment. And if a girl's not interested, she'll immediately look away and have maybe a disgusting look in her face, especially if you are still staring at her. But if you look around, you start minding your own business, and then you glance over again, and now you see it, and maybe she was staring at you for a while, and now you caught her in the act, that's a good sign. So when a woman, when she wants you to make a move, no matter the situation, when a woman wants you to make a move, her eyes will always betray her. Regardless if she's trying to act so uninterested, regardless if she maybe even acts weird when you guys are having a conversation, maybe you just cold approach and you're trying to keep it light, right? You didn't go full direct head on, but you asked maybe a simple question and she's trying to act uninterested, right? And then maybe later on throughout the week, maybe throughout that same day, you're catching her just constantly peeping, constantly looking. As humans, our eyes are the most sensitive and most obvious sign, especially when someone is not acting or responding based off what their words are saying, because you're not going to look at something excessively, especially females, repeatedly if you are not interested, if you're not intrigued. If you don't like what you see, are you gonna keep looking at something? Nah. So her eyes will always betray her. So that's why I mentioned in my previous video, you can see right here, 3 signs she's particularly attracted to. And right here in my How to Approach Women, Cold Approach Blueprint, I told you guys straight up, I wouldn't approach unless I get the signs, unless I see it, and it's always gonna be there. This is the #1 sign, in my opinion. One of my favorites because her eyes will always betray her, fellas. If she doesn't like what she sees, like I mentioned, right? And I'm not talking about that quick, it's not quick or accidental eye contact, where she holds it for a second too long. Almost she wants you to know. And trust me, she wants you to notice. She gonna look away so fast if she is not interested. She's going, but when she pauses for a second, then maybe looks away, because I know I do that. If I like what I see and I just want to see her reaction, I'll maybe take a glance. If we lock eyes, maybe I'll look a little extra, then I'll walk away. Right? Because now I can see how she reacts to it. If I see her again, if she returns the energy, and you have to master it to the point where you're not being creepy with it, right? You do it quick, second glance, a little extra, then you move. Then maybe you don't look at her the whole day, because you let her know straight up. You already let her know you're interested. Just from that extra second glance. Females master this to the top notch. They will literally do this if they're interested in you. If she doesn't do it, most likely she does not want you to approach. She doesn't want you to make the move. She'll look away, then she'll look back again. She's checking if you're paying attention. So pay attention, guys, I'm telling you. It's not random. That's her asking you. Basically, that's her silently asking, are you gonna do something with this energy? Are you gonna do something or not? Sign #3, fellas. She finds reasons to touch you. I'm gonna keep it straight up with you. She finds reasons to touch you. A woman who wants you to make the first move will test your boundaries. A woman who wants you to make a move will test your comfort. I'm telling you right now, she's gonna test you she might slightly touch your arm, especially when she's laughing. Maybe you guys are having a great conversation. She's getting close with you like the first time, but now she's slightly touching you. A female that's interested in you or she likes you, she's gonna start touching you gently. She might even find reasons to even touch you, whether you made a funny joke. Maybe your joke wasn't that funny. I'm gonna keep it straight with you. I'm gonna keep it 100. That joke probably wasn't funny, but she's laughing because that's a reason for her to playfully touch. I'm telling you, don't ignore these. Most guys are just thinking, oh, I made that funny joke, I'm him. You know what I mean? I should be a comedian low-key. No, you're not. Don't, you know what I mean? It's good to have that confidence too, right? But I'm being real with you. Most times when they're doing that, it's her way to, she's not gonna be like, oh my God, I love you. That was so not funny, but it's just like, that's her letting you know, like, wasn't that funny, but I still like you. I wanna, you feel me? She might also fix your hoodie, example being, or maybe you fix your tie. You cleaned up well today, you know you already dressed fresh, you know you probably looked in the mirror a good amount of times, fixed everything, but she's trying to find a reason to fix your collar, make sure something is off you, but that's just her way to let you know. I'm telling you guys, don't ignore these. She might brush something off your shirt, and this one is the one that I'm pretty sure you guys all experienced at some point in your life, where she's playfully shoving you or pushing you. That's that old high school type of interaction where she's getting aggressive or she's making fun of you when you know she likes you. This one is where she's kind of, you know, pushing you to get you, you feel me? These aren't accidents whatsoever. She's testing you. She's breaking the physical barrier to see how you will respond. She's trying to see how you will take it. If you don't like it, you might give her a glance or you might move her hand away. If you are taking, if you are in a relationship and she doesn't know, maybe she's trying to see if you will say something about it if she didn't want to bring it up, because most times, like I said, they won't be straight up or they won't ask you genuinely. Or maybe she knows you're in a different relationship, and especially guys, when they know you're taking, when they know you're not really interested in her, they go and do these signs to see if maybe they can gain your attraction. Maybe see if that would maybe shift your perspective. I mentioned in one of my recent videos how to shift her perception to escape the friend zone. This is another tactic that they will use, right? I showed you guys how to shift her perspective, but what they will do, what females will do to shift your perception of her, is do the things that they know guys like, right? Physical touch. Many people's affection is touch. Many is through phone talking, many is through, everyone has their own type, but a lot of guys like that touch. So even if you didn't see her in that light, maybe she's doing things that kind of, we've all been there where maybe a girl does something that you like, and that kind of makes you look at her a different way. That's what she's aspiring to achieve when she does any of these habits, when she gives you any of these signs. She also wants to know if you're confident enough to handle escalation. Keep it real with you guys. Most guys fold, especially if they're nervous around her, especially if they didn't know how to react, because she wants to see if you're gonna make that move, right? Be that masculine man that takes it from there. Okay, cool, you gave me the sign, I got it from here, babe, I got you, right? When you see these signs, because my rule always, especially when it comes to women, you never touch her first. Especially if you don't, I don't care if you guys just started talking, you guys go on a date, I always make it a thing to never touch her first. I want her to be the first one to, because that makes it established. You never touch her first. And as crazy as it is, she will touch you first, always, always. If she's interested in you, she will find a reason to touch you. I wanna make sure that's clear. If she touches you first, she is opening the door. The door is open. As soon as you see her touch you first, that door is open now. And I'm not saying go and maybe take it to another level. I'm just saying maybe playfully flirt back. But this is the perfect sign. Sign number 3 is literally the sign that lets you know, boom, it's up to you. You can swerve her, you can make your move. You can easily, when you see this, you can easily just ask her out, let's go do something. She will not touch you if she does not like what she sees, if she's not into you like that. Because it would just be a verbal conversation. It would just be a verbal conversation, maybe laugh at your jokes, but when she feels that comfortable with you, that she's touching you, even subtly, right? When it doesn't require, she doesn't have to really touch you or touch your shoulder or fix your stuff that doesn't really need to be fixed, but she's just trying to, don't ignore these signs, guys, I'm telling you. Make sure you write these down. Sign number 4, she's asking you deeper, more personal questions. When a female is waiting for you to take the lead, she'll start asking questions that create intimacy. Does that make sense? I'm gonna say it again. When a woman wants you to take the lead, she'll start asking questions that create intimacy. What do I mean? Let me show you. Things like, what do you look for in a woman? What's your type? Do you date often? Trying to see if you get around or if you're a low-key guy, you know what I mean? What are you into? Trying to see if you guys have relatable hobbies, see what you do on your day-to-day, on your off work activities, maybe when you have times, or even maybe what do you want in life. I wouldn't think too deep into it, but be very mindful of the questions of how you answer them, because this kind of shapes of how she sees you in the future. When she's asking these personal questions that maybe just came out of the blue, she's trying to see if you guys align. She's trying to see if she can make a future with you, or if she thinks maybe this is just a hookup. Granted, even if you say all the wrong things, right? Be honest too. You don't gotta say things to make her like you in this type of way, unless you're just trying to, you feel me, hook up. But if you really like her, tell her the truth when she asks you these type of questions, because if you guys don't match, then don't match. You don't wanna lie and then catch yourself in a lie later on, which creates a whole nother drama. It's better to just tell her straight up, because the right woman is gonna connect with you if you guys have similar hobbies. But when she asks this, it's literally her trying to see if you guys can correlate, if you guys align together. She's giving you the opportunity to flirt, show intention, and to move things forward. She's basically pulling the conversation into a direction where it's easier for you to make the first move. If that makes sense. She's, right, because maybe you answer one question that she correlates to or she agrees with, or she does the same hobby as you, and she's like, oh, no way, me too, right? Maybe you said you like to go do tennis, or you like to play basketball, you like to play soccer. Boom, she says, oh, I love it too, I play every Saturday. Yo, I was about to go play next weekend, you wanna come with me? Always invite her to something that you're already doing, because if she fakes or if she says no, she might even show these signs and or agree with you and then try to play hard again and say, oh, I can't this weekend, I'm booked, even though she's not booked. Or she could be booked, but most time they're not, they just don't want to seem like they're available that time. This when you ask for it. She might try to make you wait. So when she does say that, always try to invite her when you are already doing something. Don't try to clear up your day to go and do something with her. Invite her at an activity that you're already doing. You're going regardless. Maybe you're going with the guys, maybe you're going alone. Regardless, you are doing it. And tell her to come through. Sign number 5, she slows down the moment. Many of you guys probably like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? I'm gonna tell you exactly what I mean. A woman who wants you to make the first move doesn't rush the moment. What she will do is that she will stay longer if she has to. Maybe she was in a rush, but you're noticing that she's trying to spend more time with you. Maybe she was in a rush and you're noticing she's staying a little bit longer just to speak with you or just to be around you. She won't walk away immediately. She'll let the silence hang. She'll look at you, smile, right? And then she'll hold that space. This is one of the most important signs because at this point, she's very comfortable with you. She likes being around you. She's actually comfortable with escalation. She's not trying to escape the moment, rather she's trying to extend it, if that makes sense. Maybe she was supposed to leave 20 minutes ago. You notice now time went by fast and you bring it up and she said, oh, it's okay. She made up some excuse, knowing damn well she was supposed to go pick up somebody up. Knowing she had an appointment, but maybe you are always on the time crunch, maybe as a high belly man like you are, you always got things you gotta do and she knows that. So every moment, every second, every minute matters, especially to her, because it's more time for her to get to know you more, or even more time for her to just be longer with you. Some girls, even if you were with them majority time of your day, I wouldn't advise being with them 24/7 because you got things you gotta do. You got goals, you got a purpose, you have a mission. But you'll notice even if you do spend a lot of time with her, not knocking you if you do, that you do what you want. But the moments you are not with her, she goes crazy. This is just how it is, regardless. But this is a good sign. You see this? She slows down the moment, especially early on. Maybe you guys are just talking. She's just slowing things down. She's not trying to kill the time. She wants time to go by slow, and she's extending her time, her space for you. A very good sign. These guys, when you erase this, make sure you guys write this down. And I told you guys to get ready for sign number 6. This is where she mirrors your energy. I've mentioned this in the previous video. This is what women do, especially when they regret losing you, but when she definitely wants you to make the first move, she's mirroring your energy. She's going to the places that you go to and she knows that you go there, you attend there, whether it's the gym, whether it's a cafe, certain spots. Maybe you've posted it, maybe you've told her about it. Maybe you guys have similar interests, but she was never going to these locations before. Now she's starting to go. Now she's trying to mirror you, so maybe that in her mind will bring your attraction level even more for her because, oh wow, you guys have similar characteristics. Girls think it's like that, right? It's not always like Disney Channel where most guys really don't give a fuck, right? But sometimes it is good. Sometimes it is nice to see that you guys have similar characteristics. She likes doing things that you like to do. When she wants you to lead, she'll start matching you without even realizing. You'll notice maybe you start sitting back. You sit back, she does too. You lean forward, she leans forward too. Maybe your voice softens, especially if you're around her. Well, her does too. I've mentioned this before. Women mirror your energy. If she knows you're extremely disciplined, when she knows that you have goals, you have a mission, you have a purpose, that makes her even more motivated to be on her path. That makes her match you, right? And once you get confident and calm, her presence begins to change around you. Because mirroring is subconscious alignment. Women never mirror men because women never mirror men they're not open to. If she's not interested in you, if she doesn't really like you like that, she's not going to copy the things that you're doing. She's not going to try to get near you. She's not going to try to do the habits that you do as well. Sign number 7, she makes everything easy. This is the biggest sign of it all because when a woman wants you to make a move, she removes resistance, meaning she's not making it difficult for you to approach, to get near, to find time. She's making everything easy. Example being, she responds quickly. She's not out here playing games, texting you back every 2-3 hours, but in a timely manner. She makes time. She's not capping. She's not telling you, oh, I can't this week, or I can't today, or I can't. She's going out of her way to make time for you. She doesn't flake. She doesn't hit you with the pump fake. She doesn't hit you with the last minute cancellation. If anything, she feels super apologetic. She's telling you sorry, or something actually really came up and she's over explaining to the point where you're like, whoa, right, it's all good. That's a keeper. That's the type of woman you want to kind of take serious. She tries to keep the conversation going. This is a really good sign as well. Maybe you're starting to text dry, or maybe you're just busy and you're not being as descriptive as you usually are on a text message or even on the phone. maybe you're dealing with some things, you're having a bad day, whatever. She keeps the conversation going. She's not ending it, she's not getting emotional. She's not matching you like some females will do, right? She understands you are a high value man. She understands that you're on a mission, you have a purpose. Stuff gets in the way, life happens, right? Granted, you probably shouldn't show her these characteristics when you're having a bad day. Just don't tell her about that because they don't want to hear that shit. To keep it a buck with you, but it doesn't matter. She understands and she keeps the conversation going. She's asking genuine questions. She wants to make sure everything's all right. She's saying, hey, do you need anything? Everything okay? Do you want to call? I'm here for you if you need it. Perfect. That's a great high value woman because this shows that she is very interested in you. She does not mind what's going on. She wants to communicate and she wants to know if everything's okay. She's also receptive to plans. You also start to realize she's receptive to plans. You ask her to go, let's go do this. She's down. She might even tell you when you guys meet up, she doesn't really do this activity or she doesn't really like it, but she just wanted to be around you. That's a great sign, guys. And last but not least, probably one of my favorites, she doesn't hit you with a million excuses. She tells you straight up, she finds time. I'm not saying she has to always obey you and be there on command, but she doesn't make excuses. She tells you straight up. She's not lying. She's not telling you this, that. She's gonna be transparent with you. This is a woman that wants you to make a move. She wants you around. She wants to keep you around. Because this is the type of woman who doesn't make you fight for clarity. Her energy is open. Her vibe is soft, feminine. Her walls come down, meaning she's more open now to you. She's very transparent. If things are starting to feel this smooth, she's inviting you to step forward. A lot of guys hesitate with women not because they're clueless, but because no one ever taught them how to read energy. Once you start recognizing these signs, closeness, the eye contact, the touch, you stop hesitating. You stop doubting yourself. Start moving like a man who knows his value. If she's giving you even 2 or 3 of these signs that I mentioned, she's not waiting for the perfect move. She's waiting for your move. She wants you to make the move, my guy. It's time to act on it. So trust your presence, trust your energy, act with intention. Don't overcomplicate it. Remember, follow these signs. Even 1, 2, 3, at least if you get 2 of these signs, 2 to 3 of these signs. You might not get all 7, but if you at least get 2 to 3 of these signs, you're in a good spot. And it's time for you to maybe take it a little bit further without coming off as needing this, without coming off too aggressive. Like I mentioned, always try to invite her to an activity or event that you are already going to do. Or if you guys agree on something that's mutual, fine, so be it. At least something that you are willing to do or that you would do if she cancels. So it doesn't seem like you're moving based off her energy, right? You want her to gravitate towards you. You want her to make it obvious to you. When she does, when she gives it, instead of forcing with women who you don't know if they're feeling you, you don't know, she's being very indecisive. Some days she's open, some days she's showing that she's into you, right? And then some days it's like, yo, get away from me. What the fuck are you talking about? Get the fuck away. I know there's some type of woman like this, like, don't get me started, right? But when the right woman gives you these signs and it's consistent, that's the one. Make your move. So trust your presence, trust your energy, and move with intention, guys. It's that simple. If you want more videos like this, breaking down attraction, confidence, and masculine energy, don't forget to hit subscribe, turn the post notifications on so you can see when the videos get posted out, and share this with somebody who needs to see this, guys. Remember, clarity in mind, discipline in motion. You got this, stay locked in, don't overcomplicate it. Remember, you see any of these signs, you're on a good path, and make the move. You're the man, you're the masculine guy. 9 times out of 10, they go want you to make it, right? And granted, keep in mind, there are some women who are very outgoing that will just straight up ask you, straight up. And you know, those are the ones I love. I'm pretty sure you guys do too. But at the end of the day, you're the man, make the move. You get rejected, so what? It's easier when you catch these signs. I made that quote approach video that I mentioned earlier that helps you approach with women that maybe you just met, you don't have time to catch any signs, maybe he's in a random spot, public setting. That's completely different. This is someone or a woman that maybe you see consistently on a day-to-day or frequently, then it's easier because now you can see if she's into you and it makes it that much easier for you to approach and to make a move. Especially if you guys have dialogue before, especially if you guys have conversation. If you haven't yet, watch the video right here where I break down a quote approach blueprint that will help you approach with confidence with zero fear. I got you guys, man. Don't worry. Turn the post notifications on. Share this with somebody who's going to see this. And
Until next time, guys.